All right, welcome back to the second part of the video. All right, hopefully there will be no distractions. All right, and so you guys know how to match those. You want to definitely look at the median and match those as quick as possible. All right, so here it tells us to indicate whether the distribution appears to be skewed right, skewed left, approximately symmetrical, or none of these. Well, obviously the outliers are to the left and most of the data is here. So we're going to look at the tail, which is left. So this is going to be skewed left. So if you had skewed left, great job. All right. Are there any outliers? Of course there are outliers. Do you see that? Yes, you do, of course. If not, then you need to get your eyes checked. All right. Are they high or low outliers? So those are what they call low outliers, and you can see that. All right, where would the mean be at? Okay, well, obviously this is the median. All right, and remember that the mean is going to be affected by outliers. So the outliers are here, so the mean is going to come here. So we'll say maybe 570, something like that. Anywhere above the median would be close to a correct answer. All right, now let's go down here. This is the main thing, and this is what I would ask you to do on a test or looking at the Flint water crisis or things like that. You have a 5-number summary. All right, you have all 50 populations. All right, which states? All right, determine whether there are any outliers, which I didn't give you the states, but these are the population. Are there outliers? Of course, the first thing you want to do is find your IQR. Okay, which is your third quartile minus your first quartile. Okay, pick up your calculator, subtract that. 5.0. Cool. Let's go to the lower fence. Cool. Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR. That's going to be 1.60 minus 1.5 times this. Okay, so obviously this is bigger than that. So this is going to be negative 5. Okay, got a lot going on right there. All right, cool. And actually, let me take a second and check that number out to see if that is correct. That doesn't look too right to me. All right, so we got to always double check because we want to be correct. Okay, this is 584. Okay, cool. Let's go with our upper fence. So this is going to be your quartile 3 plus 1.5 times the IQR. All right, so let's go with, this is our IQR. Excuse me, this is the third quartile plus the 1.5 times the IQR. Cool. 14.2, and of course 14.2 is in thousands, excuse me, in millions. So are there any numbers above 14.2? Yes, there's one here, one here. Okay, so obviously we're going to answer this in a complete sentence, right? Shout out to third grade. Remember that? Repeat. You can't just say yes or no, right? Determine whether there are outliers. If so, identify. Okay. So we just let our teacher know exactly what the outliers are to be specific. All right, so there we go. So what do? You want to find your IQR, find the upper and lower fences. If there's anything higher or lower than those upper or lower fences, those are considered an officially a statistical outlier. All right. So thank you for that. As they say in Hawaii, aloha, because I will see you again. Aloha.